Hello everybody, I'm Shannon Stewart and I'm coming at you live with my 2 cents. Today we're talking about Terminology 101. And what is Terminology 101? Well, let me just tell you in a nutshell, it's no sulfates, phthalates, parabens, no hormone disruptors. These are terms that you are going to want to familiarize yourself with. Does that mean you know everything about them? No, but I'm here to help you. I want to teach you the things that you're going to be able to share with your customers and say to them with confidence, knowing that Pink Zebra does not use products or chemicals or any of the things that have sulfates, phthalates, parabens, and hormone disruptors. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about those things. I took some notes because I wanted to make sure that I showed you all the things, and I'm able to confidently tell you the things that you're able to share. And then I will share some graphics with you, and I will share a little Pink Zebra cheat sheet so you guys can kind of study it and look at it and know how you can talk to your customers about these things, okay? Okay, so first, let's start out with sulfates. Sulfates are what causes suds in your cleaning products or your soaps, your shampoos, and they dry out your skin and your hair. So we don't like sulfates because nobody wants itchy, dry, flaky, nasty skin, or the same with your hair, right? We don't want your brittle, dry, crusty hair. That's right, I said crusty. We don't want that. So things that those are found in, they are found in shampoo, body wash, face wash, toothpaste, and cleaners. And again, Pink Zebra will never use anything with sulfates. And I love that it's written right on our bottle. You guys make sure when you're showing this stuff to customers, show it. It says right on here, made without sulfates, parabens, or dyes. Boom shakalaka. It's right there. It's right there for you guys, okay? And I grabbed that so I could show you guys that. Sulfate-free usually means that it's a much more gentle cleanser for your skin. And so that's what people are looking for, especially, think about it. You can use this on babies, not just for the ladies and the fellas. This is for the babies too, okay? So it's safe for your people. It's safe for your little ones too. We love that about Pink Zebra, okay? It also, not only does it dry and dry out your skin and your hair, it also fades your hair color faster. So if you go into the beauty shop and get your hair colored, sulfates are actually bad for your hair. It's going to make you go to the hair beautician more often. Just an FYI. We don't have shampoo. I don't know anything that's coming down the pipelines for shampoo. I just thought I would share that extra little tidbit about sulfates with you, so you can share that also with your customers. Maybe somebody's using our body wash in their hair. You don't know. Don't judge. We don't judge. We sprinkle and we don't judge, right? Okay, let's move it right along to phthalates. No phthalates. Phthalates is a funny word. It is not spelled very nicely. Phthalats, phthalates. It is not with an F, and it is not spelled how most people would think it was spelled, right? So I thought I would share that with you too. These are chemicals used to make fragrances last longer. And it's also in plastics to make them more flexible. Okay, Pink Zebra does not use that. I love that for us. It's used typically in fragrances to help it stick to your skin better. And again, we don't use those. We don't use that, okay? It is a hormone disruptor. We don't need any hormone disruptors, do we? No. It can accumulate in the body over time. It's often hidden under the word fragrance. So watch for phthalates, because phthalates are bad, okay? They are found in, and I'm going to share this with you in each of these words that I'm telling you guys, the concerns and what they're found in, okay? These are found in perfumes, body sprays, lotions, air fresheners, and cleaning products. You know all the stuff we sell that we don't put them in? I love that for us and for our customers, right? And basically, phthalate-free means the scent was formulated without these stabilizers. We made our fragrances without these because we're like, nah, we're not going to give you guys hormone disruptors because those are bad. Okay, keep going. No parabens. Parabens are preservatives that prevent mold and bacteria. And what that means is we don't use parabens, but we do use other things that are going to prevent mold and bacteria, okay? But we just don't use parabens because parabens are bad. The concerns for these is it can mimic estrogen in your body. We don't need that, right? There is a debate that they are linked to breast cancer. Now, Pink Zebra is not debating that, nor am I. It's not up for debate. Don't private message me and say this, that, or the other. I'm saying in general, parabens, there is a debate that it could cause breast cancer. Why? would anyone use a product that could cause breast cancer or any kind of cancer for that, right? No thanks. It's found in lotions, makeup, shampoo, body wash, and creams. Again, we don't sell makeup, we don't sell shampoo, but we do sell lotions, we sell body wash, and we have had creams, and we have, the things. Paraben-free means, again, a different preservative system was used. So we use a different preservative system, just no parabens, okay? Hormone disruptors. This is my favorite one. So I was at a fundraiser one time at a hospital, and I always say, when people come up, no sulfates, phthalates, parabens, no hormone disruptors, and then I add, we're kind of a big deal. Because we are, right? We're kind of a big deal. And this guy said, does that really matter? And a nurse looked at him and said, the next time your wife flips out on you, it's the hormone disruptors. You need to buy her some pink zebra. I thought it was kind of funny. I do not make that claim, but when the nurse said it, we all laughed, and he bought his wife some pink zebra. So it made my day. He bought her the body wash and the oil. He was like, yeah, I don't need her flipping out on me. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. You got me a sale. I appreciate that. So I gave her a sample. Anyway, hormone disruptors are endocrine disruptors. It could interfere with your body's hormone system, and we don't need that. We don't need that. And it could cause problems with fertility. It could cause problems with growth development. There are examples out there. Some hormone disruptors are phthalates, parabens, triclosan, BPA, which is in more plastics, like plastic bottles and things like that, of which case, guys, ours is all recyclable, and we're good. We're good. Some synthetic musks also have them. And reasons you want to avoid them, again, is because of fertility, development, thyroid function, insulin, cortisol levels. It can really throw you all out of whack. So why would we want to use a product that has a hormone disruptor in it, right? We don't need that. We can be our own kind of crazy. We don't need to add chemicals to our list of things that we should have issues with, right? It's made without certain harsh cleansers, the controversial preservatives, fragrance stabilizers, or chemicals suspected of affecting hormones. So we are Pink Zebra, and we don't use any of those bad products, okay? And I will tell you, hormone disruptors can mimic hormones. It can act like estrogen in your body. It can overstimulate your hormone system. It can block your hormones, which prevents real hormones from doing their job. We don't need that. It can change your hormone levels. Also, we don't need that. And I actually had a lady say to me one time, I'm done having babies. That doesn't affect me. And I was like, whoa, pump the brakes. It actually affects you. You're still alive. You do not want hormone disruptors in your body. Okay. And some of these take time to actually affect you. I'm not saying by using something with a hormone disruptor in it one time is going to cause major issues. I mean, I'm not saying it also can't. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV, nor am I a chemist or a scientist or any of those things. I am just sharing with you guys things that I have learned over time, because I want to keep our customers safe, and I want them to know that when they use Pink Zebra products, they're using the safest product on the market. Okay. Another thing about Pink Zebra that you want to learn is IFRA. IFRA is the International Fragrance Association. We do not use any product that has been banned by IFRA. Again, IFRA is the International Fragrance Association. Did you hear the first word there? International, not United States, because let's be real. We're finally starting to realize that a lot of our food is trying to kill us. And I am very thankful that we now have people who are going, hey, we probably shouldn't eat that. That's not good. That's not good. So International Fragrance Association means like in Italy, where, by the way, in Italy, I could eat noodles, but I come back home to the United States and I can't eat noodles. You tell me. You tell me what's up. Sorry, it's personal. But International Fragrance Association. So it's not just the United States. It is global. Okay, guys. So that is a very important thing for you guys to learn and know. Okay, now let's bring this all into like some of our Pink Zebra stuff. Okay. And I am going to share with you guys, I printed off a terminology cheat sheet that is going to give you like, a customer is going to ask you a question and how you can respond to the customer. Is literally going to be listed as terminology cheat sheet. Words are hard today. I'm saying lots of big words, okay? Lots of big words. Okay, so Pink Zebra lets everybody know we have no sulfates, phthalates, parabens, no hormone disruptors, no silicones also. Okay, that's another one that we don't use. We're designed to be non-toxic, eco-friendly, and family safe. So we are safe for your people and we're safe for your pets, including your babies. You guys, it is so important for people to understand that our insect repellent is safe for their babies. I have a customer that puts it all over her babies, her grandbabies. She's like, this is the only insect repellent I will allow my kids to use on their kids. She's like, it is so important that we use safe products. Also, sidebar, Yucca. If you guys know the app Yucca, Yucca is an app out there that a lot of people will scan our barcodes and they'll say, you're not in Yucca, I'm not buying you. Okay, I did some deep diving into Yucca. I chatted with David. David Hogue is our chemist. If you have not watched the video that I posted here with David, The Secrets of Pink Zebra Sprinkles, I highly recommend you watch it, study it, relearn all the things that he is saying in there, because he is saying all the things that your customers want to hear. Like, we will never use anything in Serapac 313. We will never use anything banned by IFRA. All the things that we've already talked about is in that video also. Very important. But David said that Yucca was originally intended for food products, so that if you're at the grocery store and you scan something, you could find out if it has gluten in it, if it has high fructose corn syrup in it that's hidden like in a secret terminology, because you know these people they're slick, okay? They're gonna be sneaking in here and they're gonna be like, oh, we're just gonna call it something different, and these people are dumb and they'll never know. Well, when you would scan the product with your Yucca app, it would bust them. But the problem with Yucca is anybody, literally anybody, could go in there, put our product in, and say all kinds of crazy stuff about it. Nobody is regulating Yucca. So I would urge you to not use Yucca. And if a customer brings up the Yucca app, let them know this, because most of them do not know this about Yucca. And that is, as of reunion last year, David and I talked intensely about this. I said, David, why aren't we on Yucca? And he was like, Yucca? He goes, that was for food. And then he went into telling me how anybody could go in there. So imagine if somebody, they just decided, I'm mad at Pink Zebra, I'm going to go in there and say all kinds of nasty stuff about them. They could, and nobody could stop them. So I definitely, when I talk to people and they're very interested in this, I do let them know, please do not go by Yucca really for anything anymore. I had a customer bring that up to me, and when she got home, she got very upset and she said some things to me, and then she did some research and found out that she was wrong. And I appreciated her coming back and saying to me, I apologize. I found out Yucca is not as correct, we'll just say, as we thought it was. Now, I don't know if there are other apps out there, but I am telling you, if you educate your customers and you learn no sulfates, no phthalates, no parabens, no hormone disruptors, if you start learning those things and watch David's video and listen to what all David tells you and teaches you, you guys are going to have so much. You're going to have customers that are like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, all of our soaps, all of our products are pH balanced to your skin. That's why, you guys, I don't have any dry. Normally at this time of year, my knuckles are split open. I grab my steering wheel and my knuckles split open. But I only use our body wash, our hand soap, our oil, our lotion. I literally got rid of everything else in my house. Call me a tree hugger if you want. I don't care. I was tired of my knuckles splitting open, and I love the fact that our products are they're skin safe. They're pH balanced to your skin. Kelly did a big study on all of this, the body wash and the oil. And if any of you were at the rally when we presented the body wash and the body oil, you'll remember she said that she bought a whole bunch of different products, tested them all out, told her brother, David, what she loved about them, what she didn't love about them, things that she wanted to make sure they had in them and make sure they didn't have in them. And I think she said it took him 2 years to create these. But I love on the bottle, on the side of our oil, you guys, it also tells all the oils that are in our body oil, and it tells you why they're in there. There's a reason for it. Did you know safflower seed oil nourishes with antioxidants and vitamin E and K? It's there for a reason. Anything that's in our product is there to benefit your skin, benefit your body and not cause harm. So the more you study our products and you learn all of the things about Pink Zebra's products, the better off your customers are going to be. And again, I am going to share the terminology cheat sheet. I won't go over all of this with you guys. Most of your customers that are curious about this stuff are worried about either their kids or their dogs, or maybe an elderly parent, or even themselves. I mean, we should all be concerned about ourselves, right? But I just love that we're safe. We're the safer alternative. And I will share with you, in a nutshell, this is how you can say to your customers why they should use Pink Zebra. Clean fragrance without junk. Boom, mic drop. No junk, no junkiness. I actually wanted our tagline to be no crap in it. But when I told Kelly that, she was like, Shannon, we can't say crap when we're talking about fragrances. And I went, that's smart. But I still love it because no crap in it, right? No junk. No junk in our product. So I love that for us. So you guys, I am going to share my terminology cheat sheet with you guys. Another couple things that I'm going to share with you guys is I have this was made probably a year or so ago on the Team Talk Sprinkles to Me images group. I'm sure that's where I got these. I print them off and I laminate them and I have them with me at my vendor events. That way, if I'm busy with somebody and somebody's looking at our lotions, they can read it. And on here it says, safe for daily use and suitable for all skin types, free from harmful chemicals, preservatives, and dyes, free from parabens, sulfates, and phthalates, non-aerosol. That's another thing you guys need to remember. We are bag on valve, no aerosol in any of our spray products. Most spray products require aerosol to spray it out. We have no aerosol chemicals. So if something says it's 8 ounces, it's really 8 ounces. I don't know if you guys know this, fun fact. If you go to the store and you purchase something that's got aerosol in it, part of the ounces is the actual aerosol, the chemical that is spraying it out for you. We are bag on valve. There's an airbag in there that when you press down, it forces the fragrance to come out. It forces our lotion to come out, forces the room spray to come out, whatever it is that's in that. We are bag on valve, B-O-V, okay? So learn that. So that makes us safer for your home, safer for the environment, sprays evenly, effective at any angle. Y'all can turn that spray bottle upside down and can't do that with aerosol. Eventually it goes and fizzles out on you, right? So love that. We're obviously going to have a heat, don't eat. Even though we're just safe, our sprinkles are safe, we don't like people eating them. So I print one of these off, you guys. Don't eat them. Don't do it. Sniff it. Don't eat it. Sniff it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Be surprised how many people don't know that. Seriously. I will share with you my Breathe Easy. As you can see, this is from last year. Breathe Easy, and it tells you we're IFRA certified, phthalate-free, gluten-free, paraben. I don't know why people would know we're gluten-free. I don't know enough about gluten, but I thought it was just a thing if you ate it. But maybe it's if it touches your skin too. I don't know. But we are gluten-free, formaldehyde-free, sulfate-free, phosphate-free, nut-free, alcohol-free, dye-free. I love that we're alcohol-free because it does not irritate your skin. You know, if you purchase a cleaning product or a soap that has alcohol in it, it'll burn your skin. This, we don't. And then of course I have the one with the room spray and the diffuser oil, and it talks about also how we are made in the USA. All of our fragrance products, all of our cleaning products, everything that we have is made, all of our products that have fragrance or cleaning or any of that kind of stuff are made in the United States. Non-aerosol, fine mist, travels. I love that about our, not the diffuser, not the big deodorizers. Those are too big, but our room sprays are travel safe. They're TSA approved. I love that for us. Because I travel a lot and I like to take my own little room spray with me. Because when I get to the hotel, I don't want it to smell like hotel. Not a hotel. All hotels are smelling good the same, right? Easy peasy locking lid. You guys, again, words are hard today. Locking lid. So make sure you're showing people how you can lock it. You guys, I had somebody buy a room spray from me one time and they said it doesn't work. And I said, did you unlock it? And she goes, lock, what? Listen, sometimes you don't know, but our room sprays, our lotions, all of our products that spray, they have a lock on them. You got to unlock it. Turn it over here and unlock it and then give it a spray. She was like, oh, it works. These things happen. It's okay. The more you know, right? dye-free, preservative-free, no hydrocarbon propellant. That sounds awful. Non-toxic, ozone and environment safe. Oh, we have low VOC levels too. That's something that, and everything on our products, all of our packaging is recyclable. I just tell people, just put it in the recycle bin. You don't have to worry about it. It's all recyclable. You're good. You don't have to like pull out little parts because some people do that. Put it in the recycle bin. Okay. And same with our diffuser oil. So I will make sure that you guys have these to, and I also have it for our cleaning products. You guys, we have these available for our multi-purpose wipes, multi-purpose cleaner, dish soap, and hand soap, okay? And it tells right on here, free of dyes, parabens, sulfates, triclosan, and phosphates. We don't use any of that stuff in there, okay? Oh, hey, I'm just now starting to see things. Yes, Kim. So we sent our products, and I do have that also available for you guys. When you see the cheat sheet, it's going to be in there. We fragrance our, where's my part that talks specifically about sprinkles? Okay. We're a soft soy blend with food grade paraffin. Soy and food grade paraffin. So that's why if somebody accidentally eats it, it tastes nasty, but we just tell them don't eat it. But if they do, it's not going to hurt them. We use essential oils where we can, and we use a synthetic oil where it is, if it's better ingredient or if it's more ethical. And we will only use a synthetic oil that is safe. So we're not going to just use anything, okay? It's designed for performance and safety. Safety always overdoes anything else with our products. I love that about Tom and Kelly because I have kids. I have kids with allergies and asthma, and I have allergies. And so I love the fact that they want to be safer than anybody else on the market. And they are. And all these things are usually in high-end, very expensive fragrances. So when you go, and let's just say you go to the grocery store and you buy perfume, odds are your perfumes are going to have the junk in them that you buy at the grocery store. If you go to Neiman Marcus and you buy perfume, you're going to spend big bucks, but it's going to be a clean, safe. Pink Zebra is like your high end on an affordable plan, right? So I love that for us. I would love to see body spray come out someday. Just throwing that out there in the universe because I would love to see that, right? Again, clean fragrance without the junk. So you can tell people, rest assured, it's going to be safe. Here's exactly what you can tell people. This is real life stuff to tell people. It's safe for your kids and your pets. I say this all the time. No harsh chemicals. Doesn't trigger headaches. I mean, there are certain fragrances we're going to steer you away from maybe if you have headaches. But we have that survey that they can check what's a headache friendly fragrance for them. We're headache friendly. Okay. Strong scent throw. You can walk 20 feet away and you're going to be able to smell it. Long lasting, and it's made in the USA. So I am going to give you guys the terminology cheat sheet. I'm going to make sure you guys have all those graphics. I would love for you all to print them and laminate them and have them with you. Take them with you to home parties. Have them sitting next to you when you go live, because somebody's going to ask you a question and you're going to be like, what was that again? Shannon said, what? Read over them, study them, highlight them, break it down so that you have your way of making it flow. Because like when I say no sulfates, phthalates, parabens, no hormone disruptors, they go, what? And I just go, yeah, we're kind of a big deal. We're kind of a big deal. Because we are, right? We're a big deal. That is a big deal. That is normally a high-end, expensive fragrance quality. But we are your affordable fragrance on high-end quality. So there's that. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I know it was a lot. I know it was a lot of words, but these are things you need to familiarize yourself with. Okay. If you do nothing else, go and watch the video that I have posted. It's in the featured section. It's David. He's got his lab coat on and he's throwing cards saying what we'll never use these things. And the most important part that you should remember is we only use things that IFRA allows us to use. Anything that's been banned by IFRA, we will never use. Okay. So, again, I hope this was helpful. This was a great educational moment. I will be doing sapphires in a couple weeks. I thought this was so at the front of my mind that I wanted to get this training out to you guys that I completely skipped over that I was going to be doing sapphire training this week. So learn this terminology. I know it's a lot of words. If you can't say the words, print it off, and that way you can show your customers all the things that make us safe. Okay, guys? All right, that's my 2 cents. Have a great day.